Hi everyone, Summer here with AstariaSen, and I have completed a week of the Self-Compassion Tarot Challenge, which was started with Science to Soul Tarot with Jen. Lots of other people are doing it. 3 or 4 other people that I know of that are doing it. I've been following their videos and learning the experiences that they've had with self-compassion and how it works. And um, I don't know if I did things differently or not differently or whatever, but I just kind of did what felt right to me in those moments of when I drew cards. And instead of doing a daily video, I decided I would do like a recap of how it went for me after 7 days of self-compassion. So a couple of things that I wanted to point out before I really get involved in it is that I did actually tie in some ways to get to self-compassion. I wrote a letter to myself from the first card. I actually wrote down like things that I wanted to try for self-compassion, like exercises to try. So I wrote a letter to myself. I was able to do a form of gratitude for myself. I used meditation to explore a card and how I can use it towards self-compassion, which was really enlightening. And then I also did like some just general journaling to help amend things that had come up while I was working with self-compassion. And of course, all of this is in my journal, and I'm going to talk about that, but it's really going through the exercises and putting pen to paper and exploring this idea in my head that I had that the exercises had spurred, that really helped me like work through some of the self-compassion that was in here. I work a lot on myself consistently. So it was easy for me to do this challenge in the journal way. Not so easy to deal with some of the aspects that came up for me. Like there was a point where my past came up, like with who I used to be versus who I am now. There was a point where a card reminded me of my daughter, and our relationship is strained right now. And there is a lot of guilt and anger and hurt that goes in with that. And I'm going to talk about all of that. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know that I did explore some exercises and tried to use ways to work through the self-compassion for myself. And then I'm going to show you just how it was. I mean, it's not an all Debbie Downer. Like I was expecting all this negative stuff to come out, but it really didn't. It was not what I was expecting. I'll be honest. It's been an amazing experience to explore self-compassion with 7 days of pulling tarot cards. And it really showed me a lot about myself and what I actually look at and don't look at, both in good and bad ways. There are a lot of things that I explored within these 7 days that, in a way, made me proud of the person that I am. For example, the Ace of Wands showed me and taught me that adjusting to big changes means there's opportunity to grow. The Queen of Wands showed me gratitude for all the things I do for myself, helped myself see a little bit differently, more like a regular person who needs a thank you even from myself. I get lost in who people need me to be and sometimes who I think I should be, and should just be thankful for who I actually am and all the things I actually do. The King of Pentacles, he's the one I meditated with. He helped me be mindful of both the good and maybe not so good qualities. I'm both disorganized and yet organized. I'm loyal and I'm also selfish. Many qualities are inside me, and I choose to be mindful of who I am in a realistic way. Pretty consistently, I feel like, but this king, he showed me that I don't have to feel guilty about having both of those things. The Page of Swords, she's the one who really got to me because she reminded me so much of my daughter. But I learned through that I can be okay being the bad guy in someone else's story. It's okay to not like someone and still love them, and holding on to that guilt and shame because of those feelings only make the situations worse. Pages are still learning, just as I am still learning. Judgment helped me make amends with myself, to forgive myself, to move forward, just as I would forgive someone else if something bad had happened. The Six of Cups, that helped me give myself permission to actually try and to fail, to make myself smile just like I might make a friend smile. The Six of Cups was about seeing that childlike wonder again and exploring my childlike tendencies. The Lovers let me look at myself in a more loving way, being proud of the person I am right now. I'm not perfect, but I work every single day to be a better person than I was yesterday or even the day before that, and hopefully more of who I'll be tomorrow.